So I'm a part of my RHQ team and a trustee of our Regimental Benevolence charity. I've heard about the military app, but what is it?
The military app is a digital community for veterans, serving members, and their families that is strengthening connection, building support, and driving in-person engagement. The platform is designed and built specifically for Corps and Regimental HQs, giving you the tools and functionality across a mobile app, web app, and email system to transform the way you engage across your entire community. This is not an MOD platform and should not replace any existing MOD systems.
Okay, but we've seen other systems or software that haven't worked or require a huge amount of people resources to maintain. Is this any different?
Yes, the military app is built on a completely different, scalable, and collaborative community model that is delivered as an ongoing service by a veteran-led team. You won't need to hire any extra staff, and we assist at every stage. We have designed our service and our platform around feedback from military association reviews, RHQ market analysis, university research, and surveys from surfing personnel. We have excellent testimonials from our regiments and app members, with most seeing the military app as a no-brainer.
Okay, I'm interested. So who can use the app?
To use the military app platform, your regiment or corps, RHQ, or association must be a signed up member of the military app community. They pay a membership subscription so that all their serving personnel, veterans, and family members can access the platform for free.
I see that different regiments have their own brand names, like Fusiliers Connect or Eagle Connect, and some even have their own white label app. Is this something we can do?
Yes, you call your app and people strategy whatever works best for you. We will help with the design and marketing, and for a premium service, you can have your own app design in the app stores.
So how does it work with so many member regiments?
Well, once you're registered with the app using your regimental access code, the app knows who you are. This means that every time you open the app, you will see a pin board and groups that are private to your regimental family. Typically, we help a new regiment set up between 40 and 100 private groups like this before you have launched the app. These could be battalion sports, serving unit bases, or reserve centres, dining clubs, association branches, regimental activity or social groups, and even regimental museum groups. These are all set up so only members from your regiment can view them. Our military app team will work with your RHQ all through this process, setting up the groups, sharing training links with your group leaders, and delivering in-person workshops. Within these groups, you can get news and support articles for updates, an optional support helpline, events functions to help group organisers share and publicise events and activity. And once you've joined a group, you can also click on the member list to connect with others from your regimental family. Within groups, you also have the option to have chat activated. This is a great way to stay connected, and within the chat, you can share photos, group or event invites, and also poll questions to help get quick feedback.
And where does the wider community come into this?
Well, outside of your private regimental groups, every member can access over 100 open groups within the app. We have professional peer support groups and groups run by professional service providers. JobOppo, an ex-military employment agency, is an example of this. We have wellbeing groups and over 60 activity groups all over the UK and some internationally, including our own flagship walk and talks and coffee clubs. Any of your members can join these groups and meet up locally with other veterans, serving personnel and family. We see lots of collaboration between members of different regiments, generating new, organic engagement. And your members get all this from day one, without your limited RHQ resources needing to build everything from scratch.
How would app groups work for a corps instead of smaller regiments?
We have designed our group hierarchy in the app so that larger corps that are made up from multiple regiments and associations have a top-level core family group, but underneath this, multiple primary groups can exist for different regiments or large veteran bodies, giving each entity their own identity and autonomy.
On other social media groups, there is often a problem with inappropriate content or people hijacking a chat thread. How is this managed in the military app?
To start with, our platform is designed differently to social media. We do not gain from sharing polarizing or confrontational views. So for our large groups, we turn off chat. There is nowhere to comment or like if it is not helpful. In fact, if a member wants to request a new group, which they can in the app, we check it first with your RHQ team. That way, your private regimental groups can be managed and monitored by your trusted people. And our community manager will do the same for the open groups. And for all groups, the group manager has the tools to remove or blacklist a member from that group.
Is my data secure and does the app comply with GDPR?
Yes, when you register, every member is shown and must accept the terms and conditions of the platform, which includes data and security measures, plus what registration data we are allowed to share with your RHQ. However, we do not sell any data from the platform and we store information sensitively, appropriately, and securely. We employ a range of security features to keep our platform secure, from end-to-end encryption of messages, HTTPS communications, and regular security reviews. We are hosted on our own dedicated private cloud environment in the UK. Sometimes your RHQ or regional association representatives will choose to use the emailing system that is part of the military app platform. With this, we offer a data processing agreement, DPA, between your regiment, the controller, and our platform, the service provider.
And what about security for serving units?
The military app web app is ModNet approved, and the platform has undergone several independent security reviews. However, it is not an MOD platform and should not replace any existing MOD systems. It should not be used for official or above content, and serving members should only download the mobile app voluntarily to their personal devices. We recommend that units register the app with DDC Army Comms as an additional non-MOD facing media platform, following the same content policy as social media or journals. A member can set their identity to show affiliated regiments and their own searchable service history, strengthening identity and esprit de corps. However, contact details are only visible to another member once you've accepted a connection request. And when setting up their profile, a member can choose how much information they share, flexible to their own privacy needs.
And can I connect with friends or members from other regiments?
Any member can go to the Connect tab in the app to search across thousands of members in the military app community. You can search by any combination of regiment, industry, service history, and location. So if you run an activity, say a breakfast club, you can search across all members by location. Connect with those in your area and invite them to your group or events.
So how do I download the app?
That's simple. You can download it in the App Store or Google Play Store by searching Military App. Or by the time you launch, we'll have set up for you on your regimental website a page for app download and support, and you will be able to share this link or QR codes to members. As part of our onboarding process, we also design and print a range of marketing material to raise awareness and support the launch process. These will include all of your download links. When you've downloaded the app and asked to register, you will need a regimental access code. This will be shared across your private regimental communications channels and acts as the first part of member verification. Without the code, you can't get in.
What if I don't like using a mobile app, or I prefer to use my home or work computer?
We have a website version of the app called a web app that will be embedded into your regimental website. This runs off the same system, has all the same functions, and uses the same login information, so the platform is accessible to a wider membership, as well as being supported on ModNet.
We have quite an old and outdated website. Can you help with this as well?
Yes, if you need this. We have built websites for a number of regiments as part of our service.
This all sounds great, but we only have a small team and we are a bit worried about the project delivery.
Don't worry, you're not alone here. We have built our own bespoke project management system that will guide your team through every step of setup, training, workshops, communications, and launch. And the onboarding dashboard will give your stakeholders a good view on project progress. We'll use this tool during all of our regular project meetings with your team. It covers all the tasks needed, gives a priority level, completion status, and allows us and your team to upload images, documents, and designs.
I am a veteran and I help run an association branch. We already have a Facebook group and an email list. So why would I be interested in using the app?
Now, if you've spent time building up groups on other media platforms, no one is saying you need to abandon those. However, this platform is designed to help your regiment bring its activity into one place, building esprit de corps and peer support as one family. In a focused app and web app that is appealing to a range of generations, you will increase the number and range of members that view your activity. Many of these will never see your events or know about your branch activity if it's hidden behind a private social media group. As well as restricted branch groups, we operate regional groups so that you can share your events further. More of an all-informed net. And when you create an event advert or news article, it will generate a public link that you can copy. You can share this link on any platform and anyone can open this, even if they are not on the app. This now means you can create all your events and content in one place, saving you time while supporting your regiment.
But what if I'm organising a dinner? I currently use MS Forms and emails. It's hard to pull all the information and payment together.
When you create an event advert in the app, you'll be asked for all the information. This includes a payment link button and the option to add an attachment. You can also add event questions that must be filled in as part of the RSVP, in the same way that MS Forms works. You can set any questions, and as the event organizer, you can see or email yourself the answers. For larger events, not only can organisers view all RSVPs, but they can add in any other questions or data that may be useful for internal management, for example, tracking if someone has paid for a ticket. From here, event organisers can easily manage and update guests.
And what support can I get on the app?
As well as joining various regimental or open welfare groups, members can also access the support suite from the main menu. Here you can access emergency support or search across over 250 COBSIO support charities. We also have a comprehensive video library of over 650 selected support videos. If it's support for isolation and access to a wider veteran community, we have our walk and talk and coffee club groups, but members can also search in the What's On tab across hundreds of public veteran or military activities, from hubs and breakfast clubs to career fairs.
I'm serving in battalion and we already use other comms platforms, so why would I use this app?
The platform will act as a focused point for the whole regimental family, without all the distractions and constant stream you get on social media. It will be a place you can dip in and out of as and when you need it over the years, during service and afterwards. It will be used by serving units and serving groups, for example, sports teams or regimental groups, and you can use the combination of events, group and chat functions to make it easier to organise a platoon night out or advertise an event you're involved with. As well as wider news across the regimental community, it will also be a place where support is shared. Anything from service leavers and career support, networking opportunities, or welfare. And remember, your family can also join, so this may be a great way for them to feel connected to your unit and regimental family while you're away. It will also be the go-to place to search for or stay connected with past mates that have left service, or seek a friendly local face that might be able to help out or connect with in the future.
So the final but important question is the cost.
When looking at the costs against other systems, it's important to make sure of parity in functionality and human service. On all competitive tenders we have been a part of to date, we have come out as the best value in this regard. We charge an annual software as a service fee, which includes all platform upkeep. And if you have new ideas or would like to see added functionality, we often build these in at minimal or no cost. The range for a typical Army regiment is between £8,000 and £12,000 per year. Smaller communities can often be significantly less. This equates to a people and welfare investment of approximately 40 pence per member per month, or the equivalent to taking on a low-level part-time role. And it's worth noting that costs are often mitigated against reduced printing or postal costs for journals, increased revenue streams, and we've helped most regiments we work with gain additional external grant support. For corps with significantly larger membership, we cannot quote pricing before understanding what human communications and community resources are already in place and available. From our standard regimental pricing, we offer a series of add-ons in service to suit your needs and scale. Recent University of Bristol research has shown that the military app is improving social connection, loneliness, and well-being in veterans, and member demographics and engagement levels are impactful. So on the question of costs, we'd ask instead, what is the cost of not taking positive action?